am. I'm terrified of heights. I hate dead air, but here we are. I'm Devin O'Day. It is Main Street Today time. Hallelujah, hallelujah. All sorts of good things coming up, but there's something not coming up. We have had a guest on for 2 days straight talking about the Cajun Halloween in the Grove, and it's supposed to be tonight from 5 to 10, and the spooky sale and all the good Cajun cooking and all the good stuff to benefit the Kiwanis Club of Mount Juliet. Well, they've had to postpone it because apparently there is some bad weather in store for tonight. And they said they're going to postpone it, but they will let you know when it is rescheduled for. So that is a big deal. That's a big deal. We don't want you to get heading over there for the talk about spooky time in the Grove. You got a bad old storm or something that happens. That's a whole different kind of scary. Well, we're going to be talking about the Hitz List. So get out your pens, your pads, your paper, or your devices so you can save and follow, because the Hitz List is next right after this.
It's the biggest racing show of the year, Friday through Sunday, November 3rd through 5th at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. 6 fast-paced divisions of racing on the quarter mile Friday night, pole qualifying and 3 big feature events Saturday night, and the Curb Records Big Machine Vodka Spike Coolers All-American 400 on Sunday afternoon. Racing starts at 6:30 Friday, 5 o'clock Saturday, and 1 o'clock Sunday. Tickets available at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway.racing or at the gate on race day. It's the 39th All-American 400 weekend, Friday through Sunday, November 3rd through 5th. Get your tickets now.
Get your tickets now. That's what we're going to say when we got Tracy Hitz and the Hitz List joining us. Get your tickets now. What we got going on this weekend? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
There
Got
are
a
lot of things.
little hazelnut coffee going on with some good creamer in it. It's like, it is fall time. I got my little whoopee on.
You are ready.
I am ready for the fall.
Yep.
For the fall.
Then you're ready for what's on the hits list, because there's a lot of fall, a lot of Halloween. Like, you're talking scary stuff. Like, that's all going on. But we started off with the Southern Festival of Books.
My favorite event in Nashville, period. End of story. Favorite.
Yeah, it is awesome. It's put on obviously by the library, but it's down in Bicentennial Mall at the Tennessee State Museum, and putting them on. They're all putting it on downtown. But yeah, I'm a writer. I love books. I listen to some of them, but I still like to pull them and read them. So
hey,
that's
by
happening.
the way, let's put a pin in this, because I want you to tell people real quick, you are an author and I love your book. And so if you are out there looking for Mr. Right, guess what? She's got the book for it. Tell me the name of the book for them.
It's called Miscalculated, a dating plan so easy a teenager can do it.
And I'm telling you, she followed her plan and she found her man. And you guys are the most adorable pair ever. And it's just so cool. And this book is, forget all the online dating, forget all the other stuff that tells you how you're supposed to do it. This book will actually give you the plan.
It is. Yeah. I figured out that actually my first high school boyfriend, that I had used marketing tactics to get him to like me. And so I kind of walk you through my high school relationship and how, it all happens. And it happened to meet my husband too.
I just love that. Okay. In addition to that, Southern Festival of Books is a lot of fun. I have met some great people, and it's a chance to get your books, to buy your books and get them signed by the author that you get to meet right there. It's just a wonderful weekend activity.
Yep. It's going on through the 22nd. So that's happening. Also through the 22nd, tonight, the 22nd, Jason Isbell is at the Ryman. You know how he always sells out all of the 900 shows he has, but that's happening this weekend as well, starting tonight. Depeche Mode is at Bridgestone. So again, taking it back to Depeche Mode.
Flashback. Yeah.
What was one of my brother's favorite bands, and he was 8 years older than me. So I was like 8 years old, just rocking out to Depeche Mode. So that definitely flashback there. Can't be Halloween unless you have the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So that's tonight up at the Sky Deck downtown. So that'll be super fun. That's such a great space up there. And then
let's do the time warp again. Okay, I might have been the person who couldn't wait to go to New York, to go to 8th Street to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show where it originated. Oh my gosh, how fun is that?
That is awesome. That's a really cool place to do it. Here in Nashville, like I said, you can dress up and all are welcome, and so it should be pretty fun. I love when people go and watch that. So kind of weaving in and out of the scary and not scary, you've got Trisha Yearwood at the Nashville Symphony. So she's there tonight through the weekend as well.
Just a moment. Trisha Yearwood's voice makes me cry. It's so beautiful. And that with the symphony, okay, I just might not even be able to contain myself. She and Mandy Barnett those are like, they're okay. Anybody else, y'all can everybody else can go home. Just go home.
Well, it says that she's going to do her hits, obviously, because people are very sad if she didn't. But then she's going to do some Frank Sinatra covers.
Her album, her Frank Sinatra covers is great. If you don't have that, get it. Get it like today, like while you're watching right now. Download that to your phone. Trisha Yearwood's Frank Sinatra album is unbelievable.
Yeah, when I saw that it said that, I was like, she must have an album that I've missed. So that's awesome. So I will download that as soon as I get off of here.
It's really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So she'll be there. And
if you didn't have your husband then, you'll have your husband just by playing that.
That is awesome. People are also out getting their pumpkins. So there's a pumpkin patch party tomorrow. That's in Millridge Park on Old Hickory. But it's free, but you paint pumpkins. Everyone's building scarecrows and all of the things. So that should be pretty fun.
How cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And then I've never seen people do building scarecrows, so I thought that was fun. The Jonas Brothers were just here, but they're coming back on Saturday. No, tomorrow, the 20th. Yeah, so they'll be back at Bridgestone, even though they were just here like a week ago, maybe. I didn't.
Joe Jonas opened a publishing company here in Nashville.
Yes, Terry Joe Box writes for them.
That's right. Okay, it's like ding, ding, ding. All the synapses are firing today. It's the coffee.
It's the coffee. Yep. So that'll be a good one. Light the Nations is one that I work with, and that's over in West Nashville. It's in the Nations.
I saw that, and it's going to be beautiful. They're going to have lights, and it's just going to be gorgeous, right?
Yes, and we added a glow-in-the-dark pet parade. So that's going to be fun. That's at 7:00. So bring out your pets, and we're going to just kind of walk them down the street with all the lights. So it'll be super fun. But yeah, it's just a great neighborhood. It's like trending, and it's really cool. But I don't think enough people head over there. But it really is a neighborhood feel. But they love everybody coming over and being part of it. So it'll be fun. That's Saturday. That's where I'll be Saturday. Wicked is going on that until the 29th. That's over at TPAC. So that's kind of fitting for Halloween as well. And then I don't know if this one really caught me. So the Nashville City Cemetery is the oldest continuously operated public cemetery in Nashville. Mm-hmm. And they've got some stuff happening. The best part, though, is they have an app that you can download, and you can do your own tours and do soft-guided things there at any time. But this weekend on Saturday, they have a scavenger hunt where you go around and like try and find like different names on a tombstone or things like that, like a legit scavenger hunt.
Wow.
That sounds spooky. And then they're doing a lantern tour also on Saturday. And then they're doing a murder mystery next Saturday, the 28th, where it's a tour where they tell the stories of people who either met or caused untimely ends.
Ooh, and there are a lot of stories in that cemetery of that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So again, it's perfect for Halloween, but like I said, they have an app. You can go down there anytime you want. Just download it. You can and do whatever. But I thought that was interesting, especially for Halloween.
Well, my friend Marty Luffman is our resident historian here, and he's one of our Tennessee historians and one of my dearest friends in the world. And he used to give tours there, just do a historic day, and he'd dress up in the historic garb and go and do that. And this weekend, we're going to be celebrating his birthday at the Frist. And guess who's performing?
Who?
Mandy Barnett.
Oh, well, perfect.
Full circle. See how I just got back?
I know. I was like, I should have a guess here, but that's awesome.
Happy birthday, Marty Luffman. We love you so much.
That is awesome. Well, that sounds fun. So again, if you want to go to the cemetery, that's on the list. Kiss, this is allegedly their last show ever in Nashville. So that's on Monday at Bridgestone. And then Tuesday is Tennessee Titans and Tito's Vodka. They're doing the Titans, Tito's, and Tails Dog Day at Nissan Stadium. So that's Tuesday night. And obviously it's all focused around the dogs, and it's a fundraiser. But they just some of the stuff they said they're going to do, they're going to obviously have a photo booth, but they're going to have a Picasso painting party, bobbing for tennis balls, a dog accessorizing station, and then treats from a bakery, Tennessee cobbler. So yeah, they just have all of the cute names. I love a good theme, and it sounds like they're going to do it right.
Oh my gosh, they sure are. That is unbelievable. There's so much going on right now. Fall is when I always say, if you come and visit Nashville in the fall, you just end up moving here because there's so much going on in the mid-state. I mean, and when I say Nashville, I mean the mid-state. It's just like everything. It is at a big circle and a big spokes to a wheel, and it's there ain't nothing that ain't fun.
Yes, it's awesome. So much. But that's what we've got for this week, and into next week.
Well, there's a lot on the list. So if you want to find out if you've missed anything or you joined us late, thehitzlist.com, just like the name says, the Hitz List. Tracy Hitz has a company called Hitz and Branding, HITZ, Hitz and Branding. And if you are a new artist into town, you get in touch with her because she helps you get your brand on and get you on stages. And she takes stages, music, puts them with sporting events, and it's amazing what you do. So
thank you.
I love how you found your passion for life and you made a living at it.
Me too.
Well, thanks. You are a rock star, and I thank you for spending your time with us each week. Take care.
Yep. Thank you.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. At Mid-South Exteriors, our custom sunrooms bring the sunshine in without all the heat and the bugs. And they keep you warm all winter while you enjoy the outdoors all year round. They add real value because we build them like your house to match your house. Or let us save you energy by replacing your windows and old siding. And because we have no retail overhead, we come to you and sell direct to you for less. Call us at 833-8003 or visit us at MidSouthExteriors.com.
That's my friend Brenda Fielder, and I love it. There are a lot of people who, like me, you start looking, you go, my house is dated. If you go and try to buy a house, first of all, there's no inventory. You can't find a house. And then if you try to make a lateral move to go or even downsize, you're paying double what you would. But I tell you what, you can update the house you're in. How about that? Whether it's windows and gutters, I didn't even know they did gutter replacement, but they do. And they do it to match your house. So it's just seamless. It's just like, and new gutters protect the value of your home, and they protect the foundations of your home in ways that you might not even realize. So if you want it done and you want it done affordably, and right now they've got some great interest rates, you get in touch, MidSouthExteriors.com. They're the people I recommend. Totally. You know who are the real heroes of our community? Now, we've got a lot of them. But going into this season, you always hear about people and the heroic acts of our fire departments. Last week was Fire Safety Awareness Week, and all the firefighters were doing extra special things to let us know some safety tips. And they were bringing people into their firehouses, and they were going into schools and reading and doing things just to get to know the community. Murfreesboro Fire Department had a big open house, and we're going to go there now.
Murfreesboro Fire Rescue and Rutherford County Fire Rescue celebrated National Fire Prevention Week, October 8th through the 14th, with an open house at the Doug Young Training Facility on Bridge Avenue. Residents were invited to the facility for a free day of food and fun. The highlight of the day was the second annual extrication competition between the city and county fire rescue departments. Whoa! They first had to remove all vehicle glass. Then remove all four doors. Remove the roof, and then a driver's side dash lift. The city was the winner and gets to keep the trophy for a year until the competition again next year. Middle Tennessee Electric was there giving a demonstration on how electricity works on the poles.
You can see the lights will go out and the voltmeter will go to zero.
And Atmos Energy was handing out hot dogs, chips, and drinks.
Thank you to the city of Murfreesboro. They do some really cool things. And I love all the open houses at fire departments and the city works. The touch a truck and the touch a dozer. And those things are so cool. And they're so popular with the kids. And I think that when those things happen and you take your kids and your grandkids and your nieces and your nephews, they get awakened to whole new ways of thinking about how to make a living. That it might be something they might not want to sit at a desk every day. They might want to be part of an infrastructure for their city. And they find out all about it by going to those events. I think it's really cool. Let's go to Dixon now and meet some of my friends. Some of my favorite people ever are the people that own Chapel's grocery stores. They're home-owned and operated, and they work a lot with your local farmers. A lot of their produce is even fresh from farmers that they know right in the area. When I was in Kingston Springs for 16 years, I would drive out, instead of going into Nashville to shop, I would drive out to Dixon or to White Bluff, and I would head over to Chapel's because I just love the hometown feel. They know you when you walk in the door. I just love these folks.
At Chapel's, we pride ourselves on offering a wide variety of the freshest fruits and vegetables, handpicked just for you. We have a wide selection of the freshest, highest quality meats that will leave your taste buds craving more. Our friendly staff is always ready to lend a helping hand. We believe in treating every customer like family because at Chapel's, your family is our family. We've been locally owned and operated for over 60 years. You can visit any of our Chapel's locations in Dixon, White Bluff, McEwen, and Centerville.
Welcome in, everybody. And we're going to meet somebody new that's on the country music force right now. Riley Gelbreth is with us, hanging out in Texas, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me a little bit about your life in Texas. How did you grow up? What did your family do?
I grew up in kind of a suburban neighborhood until I was about 13. Sorry about that. Somebody's mowing over here. But
that's what it is in Texas. There's a lot to mow there.
Yeah. And when I was about 13, I started playing banjo, and we moved to Crowley here from Fort Worth, kind of a more rural area, some acreage here. So we really enjoy it over here now.
That's fantastic. What was the first concert you ever played? The first time you ever played live in front of people?
Probably either in Glen Rose, Texas or Pearl, Texas. I can't quite remember. Every weekend there would be a monthly jamming show, and the first weekend was out in Pearl, Texas, in the middle of nowhere, and then the second weekend would be in Lillian, Texas, down the road from here at a church, and then the third weekend would be at Oakdale Park in Glen Rose, which is a very historical bluegrass place, been around since '71. But either one of those places, because I used to go there frequently, and they would let me get up there and play a few when I was younger. So,
how old were you when you had those shows? How old were you?
14 or 15, I think.
That's the thing about, you pick up a bluegrass instrument and you can be a kid and they just welcome you in and you start hanging out and learning from everybody around you.
Yep.
Tell me the bluegrass and Texas music, how does that kind of work out together? Is there a big bluegrass connection down in Texas?
Really, not really. Me and my dad actually had to go find it whenever I first started, just by word of mouth, going to jams and people talking about different places to go and play. And the Texas country scene, I just kind of got into going to open mics and those people and playing country songs and bringing my bluegrass to them, because it's not popular at all down here. So I kind of stuck out like a sore thumb, going to those things. But I've always liked to be different, so that wasn't a big deal at all.
Well, it's fantastic that you brought that in there. That's what makes your Texas sound so different from everybody else's. What have you got on docket? What's planned for you? What's coming up?
Well, we've got quite a few festivals coming up next year. One there in Glen Rose in March, the first weekend of March, and then in September, last weekend in September. And then we're playing in Paris, Texas, and Farmers Branch. And I'll be out in Farmers Branch this weekend at Bloomin' Bluegrass. And but really, my plans, I hope to get a debut bluegrass album out very soon with some originals and some old bluegrass standards and maybe some songs that somebody's pitched to me, if I can get some good ones. But that's the hopes of what I'm trying to shoot for right now.
Riley, what is your favorite standard bluegrass song? Yeah, everybody's got a favorite.
That's a tough one. It changes about every day because I dig deep and try to find songs that nobody hasn't heard in a while. But here recently, uh, probably a song called "Is It True?" I think is what the name of it is, and I'm not sure who wrote it, but I heard the Allen brothers, Harley Allen, do it, and it's just a great song. It's just straightforward and simple, and it just really sounds like bluegrass to me when I listen to that song.
When you were growing up, who did you listen to that inspired you?
When I was growing up, before I started playing music, I really didn't listen to bluegrass or country at all. I just kind of listened to what was popular in school at the time. But whenever I started playing, that's really when I started listening to country and bluegrass. But I started off on the Stanley Brothers and Flatt and Scruggs and just where it all started.
Absolutely. I love how these interviews, they end up your home and everything. Life just keeps on going all around you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, how can people hear your music and how can people find you?
Well, I have a website that has all my show dates, and it's RileyGilbert.com. And as soon as I get music out, I'll put links on there with all the music and everything. So.
All right. Well, we encourage everybody to follow Riley Gilbreth. And are you on social media as well?
I am. I'm on Instagram at Riley D. Gilbreth, and then my band page is RG and Lone Star Blue, and then Facebook it's Riley Gilbreth Official, and then Riley Gilbreth and Lone Star Blue.
I love Riley D. Gilbreth. I said, is that a bluegrass name or what? That is a perfect bluegrass name.
My middle name is Dane, so that's my middle name.
That's perfect. Well, you are the best, and I cannot wait to see you and hear from you, and I wish you the very best in all of your stuff because we love bluegrass around these parts. So awesome. I can't wait to hear more from you.
Thank you.
You take care. Bye.
All right. You too.
Riley Gilbreth made an appearance at one of our famous shows in Nashville every Monday night. It's the Time Jumper Show, and it is at 3rd and Lindsley every single Monday night. And it is a star-studded group of people. Sometimes it's Vince Gill and Ranger Doug from Riders in the Sky, and Wendy Moten, and Paul Franklin on steel, and just a host of great, great players. And of course, Joe Spivey, he and Darlene. I don't know what we would do, this whole town would do without you guys, but we're going to go to the stage, and my friend Marcia Campbell, she is my sister from another mister, and she's my little Dixon sister, and we are so excited. She hosts the Time Jumpers every Monday night, just like I host Backstage Nashville every Saturday during the day, because she still drives at night. So we're going to go to the stage of the Time Jumpers next with Riley Gilbreth and Lone Star Blue coming up right after this.
At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
I love any stores. All right, we have a very talented group. They are from Dallas-Fort Worth area. All of them have grown, not all of them, but the leader of the group has grown up playing music with their family band. This band has been together since 2021. They are influenced by heroes like Keith Whitley, Stanley Brothers, J.D. Crowe, and Merle Haggard. Not too shabby, not too bad. They have shared the stage or opened for Harley Fry, Ricky Skaggs, and Vonda Vincent. Not too bad, right? They're doing good. Now, Riley is the 2019 Texas State Banjo Champion. Sam is the 2020 Guitar Champion for the state of Texas and the 2021 Texas State Mandolin Champion. But wait, there's more. Leah, she has Texas national and world titles for fiddle. I'm getting the best of the best tonight. And Leah just moved to Nashville, so y'all make her feel welcome. The website, RileyGilbreth.com. They'll be meeting you back at the merch table, Facebook, Riley Gilbreth, and Lone Star Blue. They have Instagram, the IG as well. And of course, they have some merch back there. They would love to meet and greet you and say hello. New hats, t-shirts, tumblers, and stickers. So don't go home without stopping by the merch table. And I'm Marcia Campbell. I'm sending all of you lots of love, and we're so happy you're here tonight. The Rhinestone Revival, and let's get busy. Let's make a welcome to 3rd and Lindsley stage, Riley Gilbreth and Lone Star Blue.
Oh, y'all, we're real glad to be here. We're playing on this fancy microphone here. So it's the first time we're playing on a microphone like this, so we're real excited about that. But we're going to get kicked off real here. We're playing about 8 o'clock, and excited to hear Cody and them play after that. So here we go.
Ain't nothing free, nothing there in this old town for me. I wish that I could be back in Abilene. I Abilene, Abilene, bring the sun out of sun. Women there, they won't treat me.
That is Riley Gilbreth closing things out. Be safe, be kind, remember you are loved, and have a great rest of your day.
We are home, we are family, we are things to do and place to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your Main Street today.